There is a lot of dispute today among our ulamas, our scholars, whether the profit of the banks is to be considered as halal or haram. Some of them they say that it's halal because banks are not mentioned in the Quran. They say that Allah has permitted trade and forbidden usury, but nothing about the banks. Yes. According to my opinion, the profit of the bank is considered haram. It is usury. What does Allah write for us about usury? Those who devour usury will not stand except as stand one whom the evil one by his touch has driven to madness. That is because they say trade is like usury, but Allah has permitted trade and forbidden usury. Those who after receiving direction from their Lord desist shall be pardoned for the past. Their case is for Allah to judge. But those who repeat the offense are companions of the fire. They will abide therein forever. Yes, because at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the trade was on the basis of the usury, but after this ayah has revealed and usury has become forbidden, anyone who followed this ayah was pardoned the usury and the transactions what he made in the past. Okay. But now we know this ayah is there. And what does usury means? If I have 100 something dollar, euro, and I give you, and I ask you to give me back after 1 year 120, $150, this difference, 20 or $50, is the usury. If there is no subject what is covering my transaction. Because this case, I am selling the nothing. I am selling the time or the air, but anything what doesn't belong to me. Yes. Do I have the right to sell the air what doesn't belong to me, or the time what doesn't belong to me? Because banks are doing that. They are selling the nothing, the time for you. Of course, if there was a transaction, an investment, they put your money in. Yes, we can discuss about it, but even it is haram. I will explain why. But they don't do it. They manipulate. They invest in speculations. They are giving your money for others as a credit, and they push them in slavery to be slaves of the debts. So your money will participate in robbing others. So do you consider this money as a halal or a haram when even this money makes you a sinner? Yes. Even if there were Islamic banks and they follow the transactions according to the Sharia law, Mudaraba, Musharaka, and others, no matter how precisely and how beautifully they work, but the end of their work is haram. Why? Because they are circulating a kind of money what has no standard, what is empty. Dollar, euro, and other monies are empty monies. Their content, their value is the lie, the politics, those games, wars, and dirty manipulations. So no matter whether I transact according to mudaraba or musharaka and other ways of transactions, I'm using a lie as a subject. So be sure, dear brother and sister, today everything is haram, but of course you must participate, otherwise you die. You cannot survive. But you must know that you participate in haram transactions, no matter it is a bank transaction or even your food. There is no halal food. No matter how it is slaughtered, how it is created, but the content of the meat is full of poison, hazardous materials, yes, antibiotics, hormones, and others. So I know you have to eat. I know you have to pay and you have to set your debts. I know. But you must know that this circulation and this life is full of haram. You must do it. I understand, but you must know and teach the next generation what is halal. Wassalamu alaikum rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.